Hey beauties, welcome back for another video. Today I have a tutorial on these press-on nails that I made using the Gel X and Aprés nail tip system. I didn't buy the whole kit, but I do have the Art Me collaboration that they just came out with, and this includes 500 nail tips. They are made of soft gel. They come in a range of natural colors. There's 4 different colors, I believe. And these nails are overall very cute. They're long, they're sculpted already, so you don't have to do a ton of shaping, and they're relatively easy and painless to apply. The very first thing I'm going to do is start by sizing each nail from sidewall to sidewall and just making sure that the cuticle is lined up with the nail tip. Then taking my drill and each of the drill bits that it comes with, I'm going to use this diamond kind of shaped one to go in and lightly buff the inner layer of the nail tip. On these actual press-ons, they do have the number of the size on the base of the nail, so I'm using that to kind of rough up the inside as well as take away the shiny layer. If you don't have a e-file, you can go in with a regular nail file and use that to gently get rid of the shine. However, I just find it easier and more time saving to go in with a drill. So that's what I'm going to do. And once I do that, I'm going to further prep my actual nail. When you have a press-on set, your best way to keep a long lasting set is going to be prep. So very first thing I'm going to do is take a cuticle pusher and shove every cuticle back, and then I'm going to go in with cuticle clippers and get rid of all of the dead skin. All of my supplies are kind of gathered over time. I've picked some of them up from the hair store, some of them from Sally's, and all that stuff. I'll link everything I can down below, and then I'm going to go in with a nail file next and go ahead and rough up the top layer of my nail. Speaking about prep again, the purpose of creating texture on your nail is going to be so that your gel can adhere to that rough surface, and it'll make your set last the longest. Once I've filed each nail, I'm going to go in and make sure I remove all the dust and lint from my nails. I'm going to go in with some dehydrator and primer. I'm using this Beauty Secrets dehydrator and primer from a kit that I picked up from Sally's a while back. And then I'm going to go in with my actual gel. And I picked up this gel from Amazon. This is the brand Azure or Azuri. I'm not really sure how you say it. It's about $7 or $8, and I'm using my Sensation nail lamp to start prepping my nails. I'm going to first start by applying a very thin coat of the base gel. And I cure that layer for 30 seconds. After each nail is cured, I'm going to move on to the actual application of the nail tip. This is a little different from a traditional press-on because I'm not using glue, but I'm using actual gel nail polish as my adhesive. So I'm just going to start by applying a second light layer on top of my natural nail and on the inside of the press-on. And I'm going to apply that starting from the cuticle towards the top of my nail so that I can get rid of all the air bubbles, and hold that down with a little bit of pressure and stick it under the UV light. You need about 10 seconds to get a nice little seal, and then you can let the actual gel cure underneath the lamp without your finger on top. The best way to do this is to sit your light on the edge of whatever surface you're working on and use that as a little bit of space for you to stick underneath the UV lamp and start the curing process. This press-on set is really easy to do. It's just, it takes some time to kind of get your groove and trying to figure out exactly how you're going to apply the nail tip without all the air bubbles and allowing the actual gel to cure. Because it takes a few tries. It did take me a while, but I kind of like this better because to me it lasts a bit longer than an actual glue. And if you don't know, I am a nurse. I work in a hospital, so I do need nails that can last. However, I do need nails also that I can easily pull off for when I need to go and do my job. So these kind of give me the best of both worlds. Also, for any of the people that may be nurses or work in a professional setting and you can't wear nails at this length, I do recommend you get a nail latex to put at the base of your nails, so that way you can easily exchange your sets when you need to go to work. Here I'm showing you a nail that I applied crookedly. So I'm going to show you exactly how well this stuff sticks. It took me about 10 to 15 minutes to actually pry this nail off of my actual nail bed. And I'm not going to lie, this is a little bit painful, and this is not the way you should remove your nails when you're ready to. But if you do need to take off a nail, you should clip the nail first and then apply some acetone on like a soaked cotton ball and let that sit until the nail starts to actually like dissolve, because this right here is not a good way to treat your nails. So a little tip, don't be like me, be better. I'm just going to use that same nail, honestly, though, to reapply. So I'm just going in, reapplying that nail. And then once I'm done with that, I'll show you the actual finished product of all the nails applied. And then we'll move on to the design. I do go back in and stick my hand in the lamp for an additional 30 seconds to make sure everything is nicely cured. And then I'm going to go straight in with some clippers, and I'm going to clip each nail to a better working length for me. I do want to say I don't wear these to work, but I mean, I got the long coffin sculpted nails so that way I could tailor them to whatever mood I was in. So I'm going to also go in with my drill again and go in towards the cuticle of the nail and just try to flatten that out a little bit more to make sure that it looks like it is growing from my nail. These nails are, like I said, pre-sculpted already, so they have a very nice apex, and then the tip of the nail has a C-curve as described on their website, and they look very nice. They really closely mimic like acrylic, and you don't really have to do a ton. So I really like these nails, and I really love that they're already colored, which is a plus for me because I am terrible at polishing nails. So just gonna go in, fix the cuticle area, and then go in with a regular hand file and correct my shape for when I clipped each nail. And then I'll start with my crystal application. So to start applying the crystals, I'm going to use this IBD builder gel. It is clear. What I've learned from putting on crystals, especially larger size ones, is you probably should use a builder gel and then put a base coat on top of that and then apply your crystals before you cure it. So I didn't do that on this first nail, but on my second nail, when I kind of got my swing going, I learned that it's a little bit easier and a little bit better for the longevity of my crystal to put the hard gel and then go in with a base gel. So take your base coat and then apply that without curing it and stick your crystals on. And then go into the lamp for about 10 to 15 seconds for an initial seal and continue on with the rest of your nail application. And also get you some sort of crystal like dotting tool, whatever that, I think they call it a crystal katana or something similar to that off of Amazon, because y'all, as you can see, I'm struggling to pick up these crystals. So it would have made my life 10 times easier had I had something that would easily pick up my rhinestones and apply them. But all the lesson learned, we can only grow from here. So yeah, I'm just going in and applying the crystals to my nails in some sort of design. Ended up not really liking the design in the end, but you know, like I said, it's a learning process, and from this video, I feel like I'll get better for the next time. I'm just going in and repeating the same design on my right hand, and then I'm going to show you guys just the actual result, because I didn't film me putting on the thicker crystal cluster that I picked up. These are pre-made from Amazon. I'm going to link that stuff down below. I just put that on both pointer fingers, And then I'm going to go and top coat each nail, cure it for 30 seconds. And as you can see, I switched to my larger LED lamp so that way I can get the job done quicker. And to finish up the design, I went in with a regular nail polish by LA Colors, and it is the Unicorn Magic Polish. And I just went in and put that on each nail that I didn't have a design. And to finalize the set, I'm going to go in with this Sassy and Chic cuticle oil that I picked up from the Dollar Tree. And that is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this little mini kind of tutorial. I really enjoy these nail tips that I picked up from Aprés. I don't know if you know, but the whole system is like $120 or $50, something like that. So I didn't buy the whole system. I just bought the actual nail tips, which retail for $40+ on their website. And overall, I think they're a very great buy. They're pre-sculpted, pre-colored, and they really closely mimic acrylic. So if you all enjoyed the video, don't forget to like it, leave me a comment, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will talk to you guys on my next video. Bye.